Good morning, this is Mike Strange with Paradise Farms in Southwest Arkansas. So we've been fortunate, we haven't had any hard freezes yet. This is January 4th or 5th, I believe. It's Sunday. Tonight it's gonna be getting into the low 20s every morning, and getting probably above freezing every day, but still pretty cold in the low 30s and down into the lower 20s at night. So we're not as far up north as some of you guys, but so we can get away with a little bit more stuff for winterizing than you guys can. But right now we've got the water troughs. I'll come around the other side and show you that, but I'm on the back side right now. So there's my splitter valve. It's a 4-way splitter. I will cover that with this hay here, and the hay will insulate that well. I've got a hose with a Y running from that water tank. The other one is empty. Coming back through here, up here, and we have these freeze miser on the end of the hose. So this is pressurized water all the way to here. This freeze miser here basically it's about let me see if I can get that in there for you. But basically what it is there's a wax in there that shrinks up when it gets to freezing, and so the water will just continually flow out of that. That is up in the air on purpose, so that it's not covered with a hay, so that when it gets to freezing it actually does open up. I don't want to cover it and warm it up too. So that is out in the open. I will be covering this hose and that splitter, and then I'll cover all the way up to the water trough with hay, and so that will keep the hose warmer, keep it on the ground, keep it warm. The hay will do the trick. I will probably also set up a bubbler. I'm going to walk around to the other side. Set up a bubbler like you would get for an aerator for your live well on your boat or something. And it's just pumping air through there. Air is a lot more efficient to pump than water. So if you keep the water moving using the air pump, it'll keep the tank from freezing up as well. We got basically just a floor mat here in front of the water tank. It's you can get them at Atwoods. It's got holes in it, as you can see, just to kind of keep them from making a mud pit right in front of the water trough. That has seemed to help. We've had 5 inches of rain. It is muddy up to the trough, but it's not a mud hole, so it is working. These are Jobe Megaflow valves in there. This one actually is stuck open, so I'm gonna have to take it apart and figure out what's wrong with it. That's why this water tank is off. And there's the calves drinking out of it now. So I'll show you the back side here. We've got just a Y splitter. The one on the right there is the water coming to the tank, and the one on the left is the water hose going to the freeze miser. So when it gets below freezing, the freeze miser will open up and water will continuously flow through this valve or through the splitter and keep water moving, so that the hose and the valve and everything doesn't freeze up. And again, I'll be covering all that with a layer of hay to keep it a little bit warmer, and then again it goes back out. The reason I've got the hose, I could put a freeze miser right there at the end. However, it's low to the ground, it's going to be covered up with hay, and it's putting water right here next to the water trough, which will make it even more muddy because it'll be a continuous trickle of water. So I don't want that. So that's why I've got the water hose down to the back side, and we should be good. And these troughs are salt and mineral water. I put the sea salt in it, and then I put the trace minerals, a little bit of the trace minerals in it as well. They also have a mineral, just dry minerals as well, but this is more effective for them. They like drinking a little bit of salt water, and those shouldn't freeze up because it's salt water and it's not going to get that cold. All right, the water is actually, I'm not going to cover this hose. The hose goes all the way up to the house way up there. You see that little old water trough to the left of that is where the water's coming from. It's a well house pump, and it's pumping up that hill, and then so it'll come on down and all the way and into here. But since we got the freeze miser here, we don't need to cover the whole hose, as again we'll have continuous flow when it does freeze. All right, well, this is Mike signing off. I'll catch y'all next time.